Hey robot fans, welcome back to the build. Last time we got the helmet fitted with the binoculars, and this is going to be a shorter episode where we're just going to do the last things needed to get the helmet ready for paint. Some of them are for utility, some of them are for maintenance, and some of them are secret. 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 The host of American Idol is Ryan Seacrest. Ah ha ha! Gotcha, sucker. The simplest of these modifications is in fact the secret modification, so that seems like a good place to start. What I'm going to do here is drill a hole in the back recess of this ear area on each side. The purpose of these holes shall be revealed later. For now, we can just go ahead and say that it's secret. Next up is this back panel with these 3 strips that I cut out. If you remember back to episode 3, I did a pretty terrible job cutting out these 3 strips. They're super wobbly and not straight in any way, shape, or form. My original plan was just to cut out this entire panel and replace it with a 3D printed panel, which is pretty much what I'm going to do, but I also have a way to add some functionality to this area. We'll get into all of that when we do the electronics episode, so for now, I guess you could say that that too is secret. So for the time being, I'm just going to cut this panel out and sand it smooth, and we'll revisit this later. Next up is my maintenance issue. As you can see, if I put the helmet down on a flat surface and give it a push, it'll rock and wobble for a while. That's because the neck ring here is pretty uneven. As you can see, as it gets to the left of this midpoint, it dips down pretty low from the other side. So what I'm going to do is print out little shims here and just see if I could shim up this area a little bit and get it a little more flat. So this is ABS plastic. I'm going to glue a couple little thin strips here, and then that'll give me a substrate to ABS solvent weld more plastic onto the rim here, and then that'll just become one giant hunk of plastic that I can sand down and make it completely flush with the rim, and that'll give me a nice flat rim that the helmet can rest on. This is totally not necessary. The helmet is perfectly fine without it, but it bothers me, and I'm going to fix it. So let's do this. Okay, I added those strips of plastic and solvent welded them together to make one nice hunk of plastic. You can see this is already looking a little bit more straight. All that's left to do now is sand, sand, sand. I think in this series already there's been plenty of footage of me sanding, so we can breeze through this. I just want to pay extra close attention to the new plastic ridge at the bottom of the neck ring and the ears. With these new plastic parts added on for the binoculars, I'm going to have to use some Bondo there to smooth it all out and make it look like one piece. Then the whole helmet is just going to get a series of different grits till we get up to 320 grit sandpaper, which will make it ready to paint. Alright, I think that's going to do it for this video. Like I said, it was a pretty short one this time. Next time is going to probably be a bit longer as we take what you see here and make it a full 501st Clone Commander, so stay tuned for that. As always, we're going to finish with a little progression, and I'll see you next time.